Previously on the Traitors, a player was locked in the Blair Witch's cage.
Wait, what?
As you can see, Bluebell is missing, but Bluebell is very alive and well. Last night, the Traitors did something more deadly than ever.
The prize pot continued to grow.
You got 6 keys. Each key was worth $2,000. I forgot to mention that. You've added 12 grand to the prize pot.
Suspicions rose, and another faithful was banished from the game.
Not a traitor. I'm a faithful.
This is the Traitors. Last night, the Traitors committed yet another murder, so who won't be turning up to breakfast?
Alright, I am alive. Give me some pancakes.
Hello, I'm alive.
I'm dead. I was most certainly like, okay, no matter what I say, people are gonna vote for me, so I'm gonna like present the evidence. I'm watching TV.
I'm dead.
I'm dead again.
Every time there's less and less people here, it's
I'm
scary.
back.
So now we have to pay attention to who's coming through the door because there's not many of us left.
Mhm.
So it's... This is gonna go from the Traitors to Big Brother. And I don't want to be around when it becomes Big Brother. Every person counts.
Mm-hmm.
So Fireboy's here.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. I'm shivering in my boots and I'm shaking and I'm scared. Mommy, Daddy, please save me.
Us.
So that's 5 of us.
Yo,
Oh,
I'm
right
too
next-
cool.
Actually, let me see who's on the wall. So
The
it's
the people that are left is Moz.
yeah.
Okay, let me think. What would Dr. Frog do? Well, other than screaming Harvey, they caught us, what else would he do? Oh, you know what? Dr. Frog would put a name on a wheel and then hard target that person. So that's what I'm gonna try to do for this next roundtable, potentially.
And Gato.
Dad
Blue Bear.
and Blue
Wait.
Bear. Oh, well, Moz is there, so
And-
it's between Daz
yeah.
and Blue Bear.
Yeah.
I got retro wrong last round. My strategy? Shut the fuck up. It's our strategy, right? Let the others do the strategy.
About
Oh, and Gato. Wait.
About what I
dude, I've hit the point. I've hit the point where I just don't know anymore. I started the session.
Who is?
So I'm probably going to be the target soon. I just know it.
Who's who?
Oh,
Blue
Dad.
Bear.
Wait,
Uh-oh.
the dad's gone?
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm still alive. But like, dude, that's my best friend that I just lost, honestly. And now, like, I want to keep going, to honor him, but I feel like that's gonna be really hard unless I get a shield right now.
So sure on
Oh.
interest, dude.
Wait, let me get over here. I think I think we should go for Dad. I think if you think he's more vocal and everything, I'm willing to go for Dad just because
By order of the traitors, you have been murdered. Oh.
Okay.
I'm just looking. I don't know who it could be at this point.
Yeah.
It's Daz.
It really, it kind of hurts me a little bit and everything. It's, but it's just like one less vote on my side just wouldn't hurt me that bad. So I guess it's kind of worth it.
You know,
Dad's dead.
Dad's
No.
Oh.
Good
I mean,
morning.
I kind of expected. I kind of
Good morning,
it.
all. My final 8. There is not many of you left. But yes, as you have figured out, unfortunately, Daz was murdered. Right at the top there.
Oh, okay.
Daz. Dead. And that's all I can say. Alright, it's time for your 10th mission you've faced now. And it's going to be great. Yes. And for this one, you're going to have to think outside the box. And on that note, I'll see you at the mission.
Think outside of
Is he
the
dressed
box.
as Jigsaw?
Murdering Daz has probably benefited me the most here, because if you look at what's happening in the cast, there are very clear cliques which I'm not a part of.
We have to expect Jeff.
You
I
seem
don't trust
very
me so
like.
much because
I don't.
I'm
I have a feeling it's not you.
I don't. If I was someone else,
I've been
I'd be like,
thinking.
what am I doing in the game? I just.
Artist. As was one of the few people that had like very cleared. I genuinely think Blue Bear being in there kind of cleared him in a sort of like roundabout way.
If we go off just like off accusations, I remember like when Exia, like in the first like last week, it was like I don't think Ivory really accused much. It was I'm pretty sure I looked at the tab list. I'm like, okay, so who was talking more and who was accusing last week?
And we are being less and less people each time. We have to get a traitor eventually, right? Ivory,
I don't think Ivory really accused anyone, but now all of a sudden this week Ivory's been just accusing me. Which I find very strange, right? And that was kind of like after like we got Exia out. Which is kind of suspicious. Don't you guys think?
I'm like the weak little minion. I'm like a lemming almost. If you know the Lemmings video game, I go back to Maz. But guess what? Something very strange is that he's always been talking with Fireboy. You know, Maz is always like, Fireboy, can we speak? Now play a compilation now. Fireboy, can we speak? Okay, don't play compilation because I don't know how you do that. Anyway, those two are always like talking it up with each other. So I went in a call with them, and okay, they're thinking of voting out. They're thinking of voting out Iron Wolf or Butter. It's Iron Wolf or Butter.
But that could just be like since everyone maybe I would just hung up on Exia and to try and get him out, but wasn't trying to vote. I don't know.
Here's what I'm hung up on is that Retros, I was pretty suspicious of him, and it was because of Maz who told me that the trio, he's scared of the trio, he killed the trio. And even if Maz is a faithful, I just thinking about everything that's happened through the game, he's just so suspicious to me. That's where I'm standing right now.
We're talking. Ivory's like, I'm gonna go leave. Ivory leaves the room. Fireboy drags me. Fireboy's like, Maz, look me in the eyes. Okay, Fireboy, I'll look at you. I have so much belief that it's Ivory. I have everything to believe that's Ivory. Shut your mouth, go with the plan, and continue.
The prize pot currently stands at $115,500, and with only 3 missions left, players need to use every chance to boost that prize pot.
Oh my god, there's dead guys on the spike.
Oh my god, it's a stage comedy night.
Welcome to the theatre, one of my most favourite places. Right, I need 5 of you to... I need 5 volunteers for today's mission.
Oh.
Swimming. No, don't come on stage yet, just 5 over... Yeah, by Ghetto.
Me.
I love rocking the mic, so...
It's 4, we need 1 more.
Okay, yeah. I guess we all go here.
Okay, you 5. So that means Butter, Bluebear, Ghetto, Iron Wolf, and Moz will be my 5 volunteers. Here's how today's mission is going to work. One at a time, one of my volunteers will come up on stage and look in my mystery box. In it will be a specific item. You will then have 1 minute to try to describe that item to the rest of the group. The group will then guess if you are telling the truth or lying, because there'll sometimes be nothing in the box. If the group guesses correctly, if you were telling the truth or lying, and if there was something in the box, you must describe it, or if there's nothing, you must lie. If the group guesses correctly, $4,000 will be added to the prize pot. If they guess incorrectly though, the player on stage will receive an advantage in this game.
So, for some reason, we had to play Liar or Not Liar in today's mission. And you wanna know the honest honest tea? I kept zoning the fuck out
Okay, so this is our this is a new item that recently got added that can be waxed.
Item that can be waxed.
You've got 1
Oh,
minute.
waxed?
No one else
I
can
like it.
speak besides the person on stage.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
It's also really cute, some people would say. And I'm just going to say that... I'm trying to think. I don't know what kind is this. Oh, I hate my texture pack. I'm going to say number 2. That's the clue I'm going to give.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all. I don't have anything else to say.
Alright, well, okay. Okay, group, is Getox telling the truth, or is he telling a lie?
Does anyone else think he's lying? Because he went up and he said it was going to be a new snapshot block, and then he still went with the new snapshot block?
Yeah.
Well,
But what if he got they didn't put it in yet? Because easily someone can easily just reach into.
Wait, are we allowed to guess? Are people who
Yes, everyone that's not on stage is in this discussion. You are making one communal discussion.
I think he's lying.
We don't have to figure out what it's just a item, right? We don't have to like figure it out.
No,
what
you
the
just
item is.
no, you just.
I think he's just lying.
That's fair.
Yeah. So this is over here to lying. Where I'm at.
I think he's telling the truth.
And then we need to go with the.
Okay.
Well, crap.
So we're going with lie.
Oh no. Yep.
He was telling the truth, which means Getox receives an advantage. Do you want to tell them what it is?
So much.
Do you want to tell them what it is, Getox?
Waxed exposed copper golem statue.
This was a really weird challenge. I tried to make them win and I accidentally won myself. People are just trying to play for the chess way too much.
Okay.
Okay.
Look in the box. Your 1 minute begins now.
Okay, so it's I'll have to describe it, right?
Yeah.
Without saying what it is. Okay, so it's not a block, right? It's not that either. Okay, but it's something you can use. You can use it, right? Can I give colors? Can I give what the colors are? And
Yeah.
I can as long as I don't see. Okay, yeah. All right, it's brown, right? Has white going through and everything, right? You can use it in redstone, kind of, but not really. It's mostly a cosmetic thing. There is a variation of this that is very useful, but this is not that. Has an easy crafting recipe. You can craft it inside of your menu. You don't need a crafting table for it. What else? Basically, yeah. You have to kill a mob if you want to craft it.
Okay. But is he telling the truth or is he telling a lie? Same as before.
This side for truth, this side for lie.
I'm trying to figure out what it is.
Because I can't even begin to tell what he's describing.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what it is.
I think
Which is true and which is lie.
If I keep voting lie, one of them's gonna.
Well, it's a majority on lie.
Oh.
So.
I think he was telling the truth.
So 4 say lie, and that's what we're going with. Were you telling a lie, Butter?
Yeah, I was lying. There's nothing in there.
That's $4,000 for the pots.
Yay!
And Getox and Butter does not receive an advantage. Next, volunteer.
I will go.
Honestly, I was kind of lost. I was really lost there. That one, going into it even, it was kind of like, I discussed my plans with some people beforehand and everything, but...
Right, an item in the box. Your 1 minute starts now.
Alright, so... This is for your pet to give them more protection.
Let's go farmer. Sorry.
And
yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Okay. Right, well, telling the truth or telling a lie?
I want to say the truth. I think there's something in there, but I don't think it's a wolf armor.
Well, it's pretty unanimous of telling truth. Iron Wolf, were you telling the truth?
Yep.
Correct, $8,000 for the pots.
Yeah.
Just to say the name of the item, or do I have to?
No, you have to describe it.
It was fun because like you get to see how people would interact with like the gambling, like if they would want to go for be too greedy or not. There you go. That.
Okay, this is
The one
I think this
has
is
begun.
new. It's the thing for like. I don't play new Minecraft versions. It's the thing for that one mob where you have to break it, and it's like living if you don't break it, and then if you break it, it dies.
Oh, the thing from the pale.
Yeah,
the
totally.
Korean
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you want more time or no? That's it. Okay.
No,
Telling
no,
the
no.
tr-
I think they got it.
So you all think telling the truth?
Talking about the Slenderman heart, probably. But it's so easy to
Freaking
lie
hard.
about that. Whatever.
It's
Okay.
called Creaking Hard.
Freaking hard.
Majority says telling the truth. Were you telling the truth, Mars?
Yeah, I had to Google what it was.
Inside the box. Okay, your 1 minute
Okay.
starts now.
So this item, this is a nether item. I believe it's found in the Crimson Forest or whatever. I think it's possible to climb on this, kind of like a ladder. Yeah, I can't think of much else. I don't know if it's used for anything, but
Oh, I think I know what he's describing.
yeah.
Do you want to call it? Is that it?
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Okay, telling the truth or telling a lie?
I mean, it could be two things technically.
No,
I'm
there's only
voting
one thing
because-
in the Crimson
Did he
Forest.
say? Oh, he's a Crimson. Oh, I thought he was saying interesting in
I think
Nether.
this, I think
If
this
there's
is a lie,
fi-
actually.
If there's 5
Fireboy.
people and this is the 5th one, this
Oh.
will be the second lie. So I'm voting
Why
for
am I?
that.
Okay, well,
I mean, doesn't have to be, but
eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe.
Get over
I'll go this way.
Okay. You all say telling the truth. Were you telling the truth?
I was lying. I was
Damn it.
describing, I think they're
I
called
knew it.
Crimson Vines. I realize now that this is actually really good for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trust the
There
math.
was
That
nothing-
means, players, $12,000 was added to the prize pot, which means it now stands at 127,500. And Bluebear and Getox, you both receive an advantage. Everyone else can head to the manor. I need the two that are going to receive an advantage in the VC1. Okay. You two have a decision that you need to make. I have 3 possible advantages that I can give. You must pick something different each. The first advantage is something you know very well. A shield protects you from tonight's murder. Second, the dagger allows your vote to count at 2 at tonight's round table. But the final is a advantage only ever seen once before. The Sword of Legends. By taking the Sword of Legends, you can stop one player from voting at tonight's round table.
I mean, I think I know what I want. Is it just like first come, first serve?
Well, technically, yeah.
Okay, well then I'd like the shield.
Getox,
Okay,
what would you want?
expected. I don't really want any of the other ones, so I think I'm just going to go with the dagger.
You're gonna go with the dagger. Okay.
Yep.
I did get a shield, and that means I'm safe tonight. And moving forward, I don't think there's much more threat of me getting killed. So I think this could work out well for me.
I decided to get the dagger after I accidentally won, just because I let Bluebird to have the shield, so the next only worth it object to get was the dagger.
I'm gonna go upstairs.
Yeah, me too. Haven't gone up there that much. The idea is to sit back, just observe, and then go for something, right?
I want to go
Actually,
more.
for the
I'm-
first time, I'm gonna call this person out. Blueberry, wanna
I'm
go
going.
talk?
I'm gonna go into a room that I haven't been in.
Wait, what?
Go into the gadget room. Wait, what?
What do you say?
Gadget. Ooh. What is this room?
I'm just gonna wait here.
Got it through.
I've been here a couple of times, and I'm thinking that behind the bookshelf is a door. I just don't know how to get it open.
Jack told, like, I can't remember who he told, but he did say that the only JK can open it. Like, it really put a huge target on my back. You did say that.
It says like all the traitors. It's like all their plans.
Right. You can now push the button
That's
and
the
open
traitors
it.
room. Whoa.
Wait,
Oh, it is the traitors room.
Wait, what?
Are they the... No, these are admins.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's Shiny Pepper.
These are all the previous traders.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, so why is it
there?
Christy in here? Okay.
What Jack talks?
Sometimes their voices can be irritating, and you just don't pay attention. Let's be honest, we've all done it.
I don't know, I'm literally trying to find the place, I forgot where it is.
It's upstairs, the gadget room is upstairs.
I'm so stupid, I was going to the opposite corner.
But yeah, Gactor, look in here.
Come here.
Go in the room.
Ooh.
No! I knew that was gonna happen.
Okay, should we get down to serious biz?
Yeah.
Should talk. Oh. Guys.
Well, I guess this is my bedroom now.
Sit about. Okay. How are we thinking? Do we have anything?
Not really, no.
I need to think who could be a traitor, because now that I have the dagger, my vote counts as 2, so I just hope that it's worth it to use on an actual traitor this time.
To be honest, Ivory, I gotta say I'm a bit suspicious about you. I don't know why
Okay.
exactly.
To say the feeling is mutual. I have the same sort of thing for you.
Wow, how unexpected. Someone is suspicious of me.
How crazy. But that's purely because of the same thing with Iron Wolf, that I haven't really heard your voice around the table as much. So it's just order of elimination based on who I've heard.
I really haven't. I can't remember hearing your voice at all. Mostly around last week. But like as soon as like Exia was, like I feel like I hear your voice a lot more when your voice.
I mean, I don't know. I'm really suspicious of a couple people. I'm definitely thinking about going after Iron Wolf here. But I definitely trust Butter, and I think he's agreed with me in general. So I think if I just stick with him, I'll be all right.
I know. I looked at myself and I was like, shit, dude. It would make sense.
It's easy for me to form an opinion where I'm like, you made all these plans. I went along with all of them, and they were all faithful.
Because I was looking at everything with retros, because the second was Exia, I was like, okay, because you were in that conversation with the two that were like screaming at me that it was Christy, and then they both voted Exia, and then both of them like went with these really weird strategies after, and then retros randomly accused me, and then like.
Now that I think about it, Butter has been mighty suspicious, only in the fact that he's kind of a wild card to me. What does he do? What does he do other than he's basically took over my role as the prankster in the Daz Bluebear trio, which, you know, might bring some animosity towards him. He took my spot. But anyways,
it all made sense in my head, right?
Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree that I would have been suspicious of retros too. Hello.
And so now I'm like, this doesn't look good for me, but like...
Well, la dee fucking da. What a great easy vote we have here. I don't know if the others are in on the plan. I don't care. But me and Calstar look at each other, and we're like, oh, we have a good vote on our table here. What a win! You know, thank God I have the brains of the operation here. Damn, what a win.
If I get voted out at this point, I wouldn't even blame them too badly. I'm still suspicious of Iron Wolf because Iron Wolf is like...
Oh, okay. I hated that challenge. That sucks. I mean, it worked out greatly for me, considering it was a 50-50 between a person who was going to vote with me for Butter or someone who's going to vote against me. Whoever won it, either Butter goes home or Butter stays. And luckily, the person who won it wanted to vote Butter, which was Gato, I think, right?
Doing what I'd imagine is one of the best strategies as a new player, which is shut the fuck up.
Okay, something I want to say to you two.
What's up?
I just thought about this. I think it's Butter.
I had to convince Fireboy that, Iron Wolf, despite everything, Iron Wolf is kind of like a lone wolf. Not really a lone wolf. She kind of just moves about with Gato in a call. I've been with her and Gato for a few calls now, and I don't necessarily think that they have the greatest game sense, I guess, because they don't really talk about that many interesting things, and they only talk with each other.
Because it doesn't benefit the Traitors in any real way to kill, like, Daz or Blue Bear. Like, of course, they're like, oh yeah, they're confirmed faithfuls. But the problem is, there's 3 of them, there's a trio, which...
I kind of had like a pact with Blue Bear. We were going to go for probably Iron Wolf, right? Because that was kind of the idea. But the whole thing just kind of... I guess we were kind of just really lost. So, it just kind of happens.
He was a dead man walking to his fate. Vengeance was sweet.
It's time for another round table, and at today's mission the players found out what was inside my mystery box. So can they find out who are the traitors among them?
Follow me down into the valley night, where all the flowers bloom. See all the secrets buried.
Welcome, players, back to the round table. Today you added $12,000, which means in that pile of silver at the back is $127,500, or 127 bars of silver. Now, I quote many people in this castle, but one person I haven't quoted is the great Hamilton. And let's just say, I'm not throwing away my shot.
Oh, I said that.
Anyway, each round table is like its own mystery box. Let's see what's in it tonight. The floor is yours.
Okay.
Alright.
Fireboy, do you want to start it?
Fireboy, go.
I thought I was going to start it, but I guess I could start it. I never started a round table before, which is scary. Alright,
Everyone's
I have a
watching.
theory. And I've been kind of telling people about this theory. I tried to ask Blue Bear about it, but he was AFK, so... But I do think... Okay, this person might seem to come out of nowhere, and it would be if it wasn't for Daz's murder last round. But I think one of the imposters, well... I think one of the traitors is Butter.
Me?
Yes.
Why?
I believe that it would be in the trader's best interest to try and keep Dad and Blue Bear around, because even if Blue Bear is confirmed as a faithful,
Is it Daz?
you and Dad are like, you aren't
Isn't Daz
confirmed.
gone? Isn't Daz gone?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about last round.
Okay.
Blue Bear and Daz Blue Bear was confirmed faithful. You and Daz, not as much, but kinda. Then I thought about it, and it was like, you benefit from murdering Daz. Murdering Daz, the traitors could easily throw suspicion onto him by being like, hey, he knew that that person had the shield, and you guys are in a pretty big and obvious shield. It doesn't benefit the traitor it doesn't benefit the traitor to break up your trio. It'll leave us faithful to
I think it might. I mean,
yeah, those are
okay.
free votes.
Yeah, right?
Or free kills. I mean.
Yeah.
How does this pin it on Butter?
Yeah, excuse me, I'm a little bit confused here, because like you're acting like Daz wouldn't know. Like we could just tell Daz. Like, well, I think it's pretty obvious that we were in a trio before Daz got banned. Well, we got murdered. I don't know, whatever. But
He got killed.
Yeah, he got killed, right? So I think it just doesn't make any sense how I could be treated like that. Or like, I mean, there probably is some evidence. I'm not saying I'm clear, but like just because I know and he knew that he had like a shield, right? Like if that was the case, then like didn't he got sent to the cage, right? That means they tried to kill him. Why would I do that if I knew he had a shield? Like it's stupid.
Well, I mean, we were going off the assumption that the traitors didn't know that if someone had a shield, they'd go in there.
Well, he told
not
me.
die.
He told me we were on a team. He told me.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, yeah, told you.
Yeah.
Which means that you did have reason to put him in there if you knew that he wasn't going to die. Because we're not sure if the traitors knew or not. So we can't really go off of that and be like, oh, you and Daz are clear.
I don't
'cause he
think
was
the
in there.
traitors knew they were putting me in a cage. That's the thing. I don't think they knew that it would be a whole public thing like that.
Well, the traitors do get told when it's a public thing.
How do you know that?
Because I watched the last season.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But like, I don't think it makes sense that I'm a traitor just because like it's that, you know. I think that's kind of whack. I think like I'll get
Well, no,
like, more
I'm
people here
saying
than my evidence
because
here.
for the traitors, what they could easily do is just not kill one of you and then put the blame on you and be like, hey, look at this trio of people. Isn't it weird that all three of them are still alive? Let's just vote out one of them or vote out Butter. And it's like, there's no real there's incentive to kill them afterwards, but there's not real incentive to kill them right at that moment.
Mm-hmm.
You're the only one that would have real incentive to kill Daz at that moment.
To kill Dad? Okay. Well, why wouldn't I just kill somebody else? Like, well, I'm not gonna start like throwing names out, but like Gar, right? I'm not saying he's the most active. Like, I feel like if I was traitor, I could have killed Gar just because to get like more people out of the game, you know?
I mean, but wouldn't it make more sense for a trader? Wouldn't it make sense for a trader to get someone who's like someone like Gar? Gar hasn't been like much of a threat for anyone, but wouldn't it make it probably make more sense for?
Well, it's like more
you to
neutral.
get,
So it's like if I was
No.
traitor and Gar didn't do too much, I feel like if I killed Gar, nobody would like. In the nicest, I feel like people wouldn't blame me for that because like anyone could just kill Gar, you know. And I feel like if I killed Daz, right, that makes no sense
Cupid
because he's
couldn't
on my
because
team.
Cupid knew I had a shield that round, but that's a
Right,
whole
so-
not
but-
Cupid. I mean
Wait, what?
Iron Wolf.
Yeah.
That was a whole thing.
Mhm.
Let's not get into it.
Like I don't know, like
Well,
I don't know
also,
who it is.
that's pretty
I'm
big
also
clear.
across here, but I still think I don't know if it's Iron Wolf, but they've been suspicious the whole game. So if I had to pick anybody in the game, I'd probably pick them just because like, I mean they got more evidence. I feel like me, like maybe killing somebody on the assumption that like I didn't know this and that, even though I did know, is like less evidence than the fact that Iron Wolf has been defending somebody the entire game. They were traded like for they saw some who was traded this and then whatever, right? I think that's just way more evidence because it's like a lot more prolonged than just he might have known or might have not known that this guy had shield. I think it's kind of whack.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think that Daz getting killed there doesn't like literally anyone could have killed Daz because we all knew that Daz is not a traitor, right? People are not going for him for voting anymore.
Right.
So what do? You get rid of Daz because you can't put votes on him, and killing him doesn't give any information.
Right.
So like, why would Daz being killed specifically give evidence for Butter? I just don't see it.
Yeah.
I think it's smarter instead of shifting around here. We should go for someone who actually has evidence, like Iron Wolf.
Yeah.
I do want to say something that I've already brought up to both of them when we were speaking in, talk time, that I think every time we've gone after a louder person, they've just always been faithful. And I think there's still a quieter traitor that was hiding behind Exia. And I have a feeling that Iron Wolf kind of fits it more because of just how quiet you've been around the table. And I'm leaning more towards you than I am Gatox due to this.
Oh my god, I don't know. I don't know.
Like, okay, if it gives you guys the incentive more, I've been very vocal about getting Exia out the entire game. The entire game she's been here, I've been saying get Exia out. I feel like if I was traitor, I wouldn't be trying to get her out for that long, and especially in the beginning, because like, why would you do that in the beginning? You know?
Yes.
I just think it makes no sense.
Just like Gold did.
Like who?
Like Mr. Gold did.
Well, yeah, he was a traitor, or not a traitor.
Yeah,
excuse me, he was
or
a faithful. He's
Mr.
out now, right?
Yeah,
so
he was
like,
faithful.
It's like, right? So it's like you guys keep doing
Yeah.
the same thing, getting out faithful because they kill
Enough.
somebody.
Now we get shut up.
Enough. Oh, time for talk is now over. Time to cast your votes.
I don't know.
Let's start tonight's round table off with Butter. Butter,
Okay.
who do you think is a traitor and why?
Well, I mean, I think it's Iron Wolf. Well, I feel like a lot of the evidence kind of crumbling down as the thing goes and everything, but just based off what is left for that, I just think it's them and everything, because everybody here has, like, slight suspicions, but not enough, or, like, at least less than Iron Wolf, so.
Blue Bear.
I have the same reasons. I think at this stage, it's down to, in my mind, Iron Wolf and also Gato. I'm going with Iron Wolf because I mean, I still think they're very likely to be a traitor, and also because Gato's name hasn't really been thrown up, and we need, we need like people to be unanimous here.
Mars.
Every round I have this big speech. At this point, I don't know. I think the evidence presented for Butter was fine enough, and I believe it at this point.
Okay. Ga.
Well, it's impossible to end every vote thinking that I made a smart play, but you know what? C'est la vie, they say. I vote for Butter.
Okay. Fireboy.
Alright, well, I feel like my suspicions have been made pretty clear. I do think that you had a good good rebuttal, but it wasn't enough to calm my suspicions, so I still voted Butter.
Okay. That's 3 for Butter, 2 for Iron. Ivory.
I already spoke to both of you, of course, and pre-warned you on how I was feeling. And based on the fact that I still haven't heard proper, defense, and I also just think that there's my theory, I am voting for Iron Wolf.
Okay. It's a 3-3. Now, information that is now revealed. Ghetto has the dagger that he won at today's mission, which means his vote counts as 2. Ghetto?
So, if I'm not mistaken, Blueberry is in a similar state to how Albino was earlier, kind of like they are not suspicious at all because of what happened that challenge. And the closest person Blueberry has right now is Butter, so I'm kind of suspicious on Butter just keeping Blueberry alive just because of their being allies. And half of the people are kind of against you, so I'm sorry, Butter, but I have to vote you.
And finally, Iron Wolf.
Okay, so first off, I'm voting Butter, mostly because everybody else is everyone else giving good reasoning too, and also the reason why I try to talk in these meetings, but I don't want to interrupt people, so yeah.
Okay, Butter, you've received the most votes and you are banished from the game. Please come to the Circle of Truth.
Okay, well, first of all, I want to say that I'm not mad that I'm out. I kind of sold her my little thingy.
Butter, before you leave the game and my mana forever, please reveal to us, are you a faithful or are you a traitor?
Alright, well, you guys all played the game really well. It's fun meeting all you guys, playing with all you guys. A lot has happened, but I was a traitor.
Oh my god! Let's go! Let's go!
Oh Faithful! You finally got another one! Good news for you, you might have a chance at winning this game. But who's ready for a little bombshell? Tomorrow's round table will be the final time the banished player will reveal their true identity. On the finale, the players banished will leave in silence.
Okay.
So, well, anyway, good night.
And then Butter will just go home because of it being a trio. I'm like, oh, well, if they're a trio, why aren't one of them die?
Yeah, it's
so fun getting out Traitors. I forgot how happy I feel. Guess what? After all these votes where it's faithful, finally get this catharsis where, okay, we made the right call this time.
I just, my brain was so scattered because of course.
We did it! Holy fuck! Guys, we're going to 3. We're going to 3. We're going to 3.
I'm so sorry I didn't go with your vote. I happened to be in a room with a Butter, Wolf, Iron Wolf, and Gato, and I just had no info going into round table. So it was like,
what on God's green earth just happened? How on earth did Butter just get voted out? He was so safe, and all of a sudden, in a blink of an eye, just like Cupid, shabam, 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 he's gone.
It doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter what the others say. It doesn't matter. Whatever happens, we go to 3 and we just win.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who else the other traitor is.
don't believe it's you two at all. I'm so down to just vote like everyone else out and just get to 3 of you guys, and then we end the game.
Yep.
Exactly.
That seems, honestly, I think that was the most stupidest thing I've done, which was trusting Butter, and I am sorry. But of course, you already know I trust both of you. I would never put your name down on my slate.
Oh my gosh. I am so shocked right now. I never would have thought in a million years that Butter was playing me. And I mean, now that everyone knows that he was, I'm just a little worried that they'll be suspicious of me. But frankly, I'm super happy that Fireboy was able to deduce that, because I would have taken him to the end and he would have betrayed me.
I think we throw Iron Wolf tomorrow and we just make finale.
Yeah. But the thing is, we have to think about it, is that if Iron Wolf reveals that they're faithful, it's very clear that we need to vote one of the others out, because they're going to be a traitor. Because by order of elimination, there's only,
Oh, my purple comrade. On day 1, I told Butter we'd be purple friends. Did that ever come true? Fuck no, dude. He kind of found his own group, I found my own group. But I always had in the back of my mind, how the fuck is Butter still in? I guess this confirms it. That's why Butter's still in. La-di-da.
so much people left. And if we think we're all faithful together, then it's very clear that someone else isn't.
Yeah, I mean, well, Maz left. All right. I'm not so sure about Maz being faithful.
But I'm sure about you.
I'm iffy on it, but I'm so confident you're not faithful. Or that you are faithful.
Yeah. I didn't expect Butter to be a traitor. I'm glad that my knife was used. Well, knife dagger. But yeah, finally we got a traitor. That's good. Even though it was someone who was close to me.
I just don't see any way you're a traitor.
And it's very much...
As midnight hits again in my manor after another traitor is banished, Ivory is about to make the biggest decision of their lives. Who will be the final blackmail?
But first, you must blackmail someone.
I have to blackmail someone?
Yeah. Did you know before this season we've never had a blackmail? We've now had 3 in a season.
I've been left alone! Twice! I might as well. If my final 3 strategy is going ahead, and if Fireboy doesn't trust Maz, if I blackmail Fireboy, get Fireboy to join me, to then manipulate Maz into taking us 3 to final 3, we then just betray, or just say that we're traitors in front of his face.
But then we go into split or steal then. Or would you want to throw someone obvious under the bus? There's another option.
Like Iron Wolf. Oh my god. If Iron Wolf gets out, says they're a traitor. Oh! I didn't think Butter was going to be leaving! My only thing is that Bluebear has some sort of advantage. I keep that in mind. So I think I'm gonna seduce Iron Wolf.
Dear Iron Wolf, you are required at the fire pit. You always faithfully the traitors. Oh, okay.
Very dramatic. Hello, Iron Wolf.
Hello. So you're the other traitor.
Welcome to the fire pit. Am I doing what I did last time, JK?
Yes.
Of course, if you've seen that my fellow traitor happened to, got banished. And I have a proposition, which is in the form of blackmail.
I hate to tell you this way. Feels unborn, darling.